everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Amber Rose, also known as the Religious Hippie. You can basically follow me on any social media platform, and you can also find all of my information on my official website at thereligioushippie.com. Firstly, I want to apologize for the sound quality that's going to be in this video because I lost my microphone. I don't know where it is between the renovation in my room and everything that's happening. I don't know where my microphone went. So it might even be in my car. Anyways, I appreciate your patience as I do this video because the sound quality is not going to be the same. Anyway, so I really appreciate your patience, and please continue keeping Dixie in your prayers as of, right now, if you guys have caught up on my social media, she had a mass on her spleen and it ruptured, causing internal bleeding and severe anemia. She had to go in for emergency surgery. They had to take out her spleen, and her spleen is being sent to a lab to see if the mass on the spleen was cancerous or not. So please pray that it was not cancerous because she's only 6. She's a sweet little puppy. I've had her since she was 6 months old, and I love her to death. I don't know what I'd do without her. So please keep her in your prayers that she's okay. Say a little prayer to St. Francis for me, please, because I still need her. So anyways, disclaimer, even though I'm making this in the middle of my video, you guys are going to see this at the beginning. I apologize for my singing, okay? Okay, let's get on with the video. That was a really long introduction. I apologize. Let's get into today's video. So a lot of people have asked me what kind of Catholic Protestant music I like to listen to. So I kind of made a little short list for you guys today. I've kind of chalked it up to 3 different categories: Gregorian Chant, Catholic songs, so like English Catholic songs, I don't know, and then praise songs, so like K-Love, basically. So I've chalked it up into those 3 categories, and I've named 5 of my favorite songs from each category. I would love to know what your guys' favorite songs are from each of these categories as well. And if you do need some Catholic playlist information, or you guys need a Catholic playlist, I have multiple on my Spotify, which I will link all of them below. So there's one for studying, there's one for anxiety, there's a lot. So just pick and choose whatever you want. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Gregorian Chant list. This song I have loved from the beginning. It's literally one of my favorites. An ex-friend of mine introduced me to it, and it continues to still be one of my most favorite Catholic Gregorian chants. And so that is Agnus Dei, and it's by Samuel Barber and Voices 8, or Voices 8. I feel like I never pronounced that right. But I absolutely love this song. You'll find it on basically all of my Catholic playlists because it's my favorite. It's so majestic, and like their voices, and Gregorian Chant is literally heavenly music on earth. That's literally what it is. It is sacred music. I love it so much. Number 2 on my Gregorian Chant list is probably no surprise to anybody, but Ave Maria. Personally, there are so many covers of Ave Maria out there. They're all so beautiful, but my personal favorite are usually the ones done by monks or by men. I really like the lower tones opposed to the higher pitched tones, but that's just how I am in general. I love bass, I love drums, I love lower toned things. That's just what I like. But yeah, the men who sing Ave Maria, amazing. Ooh, John Shaw. You guys should go check out his Spotify. I'll link it below. He sings some awesome Gregorian Chant songs. Okay, the 3rd one on my list is, I really should have figured out how to pronounce this before I wrote it down. As somebody who knows Latin, for some reason my mind will still boggle itself and be like, what is that word? It's like Dies Irae, Thunder version, Deus Irae. You guys, sometimes my brain just doesn't do it. I remember I made a Twitter post the other day where I went to a Polish Mass, and I knew enough of the Polish Mass because obviously I've been going to Mass for a while that I could follow along. But I know a little bit of Polish, more Latin, and then obviously I know English. And so I was answering in the Polish Mass in like this Poladish, I'm calling it, language, where it's like Polish, Latin, and English all mashed together. And I'm like, what gibberish am I saying? So anyways, I love this song, especially the Thunder version. For those who don't know, I was born during a thunderstorm. I love thunderstorms. They're a real calming mechanism for me. Some people are horrified of them. I'm not. I love them. I love being out in thunderstorms when they're thundering. I love lightning. I love I love rain, I love it all. And so having thunder in the background of this Gregorian chant is just like chef's kiss. Okay, number 4 is Tantum Ergo. I love this song. They sing this song a lot at St. John Cantius. Not so much the other parish I go to, though they do sing it on special occasions, which of course I still love. But this is still one of my favorite songs to listen to, and I'm just like, Obviously I'm not singing it right because despite the fact I take voice lessons and I sing and I play guitar, sometimes I'm still tone deaf. Okay, and number 5 is Anima Christi. Now, if I'm correct, there's a couple versions out there when it comes to Anima Christi. My favorite is linked below in my Spotify playlists. All of my favorite versions of these songs are linked in my Spotify playlist, so if you want to know exactly what songs I love, like the versions of them, you'll find them linked below in my Spotify playlists. But yeah, Anima Christi was one of those prayers that I just absolutely love, and being able to put prayers to music is just such a beautiful talent that some people have that I wish I had, but God did not give me that talent, though he did give me the talent of not being able to shut up, so we got that going for me. Okay, moving on to English Catholic songs. Number 1 on my list is Immaculate Mary by NUZZO. I was actually fortunate enough to meet her husband at an event I was at a couple weeks ago, and he was so kind. He gave me a couple of her CDs, and she is somebody who transposes prayers into music. She'll cover songs, prayer songs, but she just has such a beautiful voice, and some of her songs are original, and I just absolutely love her music. So definitely go check her out. I will link her Spotify below as well in case you want to. I love her music. Her voice is so pure. It's just, I absolutely love it. And she's so talented when it comes to songwriting. I never would have thought that some of these prayers would sound this way, but it just fits so perfectly. So definitely go check out NUZZO. Okay, number 2 is Lulai Lula Lule. La 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 la. This is basically the song of the Holy Innocents. This is a song for when all of, King Herod put out that decree to have all the newborn babies slaughtered. And so this is like Lulai Lula Lula Lula. This is just such a calming song. We sing it when I was at the March for Life. Whenever we go on a March for Life event, we always sing this song. And it brings me to tears like every time. It's so calming. I listen to it on repeat sometimes when I'm anxious because it just has such a calming feeling about it. But it's such a sad song, and yet it still seems to be one of my favorites. I just like to torture myself. I offer it up, it's fine. Number 3, a lot of you guys are gonna be happy with me on this one. Literally anything from the Prince of Egypt. Okay, my favorite one is like the hush now, my darling, be still now, don't cry. I don't know what that one is, but I love it. I have the whole Prince of Egypt album on my Spotify, yet I don't know the names of the songs. Darling, can come to hate me so. All I ever wanted, doth say, the Lord doth say, the Lord. I'm just saying, if they ever do a live action of the Prince of Egypt, call me. Okay, number 4. I love this song. This song is called Jesus My Lord, My God, My All. This was a song that I was introduced to while staying at the Dominican Sisters Convent. That was back in October. And this song just like pierced my heart. I was like, whoa, it's such a beautiful song, and it's the emotion that's in it. Like, how do I explain this? This song just really speaks to me in the moment I am with my faith right now, and I just really need that, so I love this song. And number 5, Holy God, we praise thy name. This one is one that we sing usually after benediction and adoration. It's like, Holy God, we praise thy name, Lord of heaven and down before thee. I just absolutely love this song, especially after benediction or after adoration. It's just such a wonderful feeling to just praise God in song. And usually adoration is very silent where I go, but when I go to scheduled adoration at my church, we obviously have a song or something we do, and I love singing, so it's wonderful. Okay, on to my 5 praise songs. So these are like K-love songs. I love K-love songs, honestly. I think some can be really cringy, but these are the ones that I don't think are super cringy, so let's go. Okay, number 1, which is kind of obvious, is King and Country. They're really popular. Basically anything from King and Country is considered good. But you know, God Only Knows is great. Joy is awesome. Oh my gosh, there's so many that they made that I've always really liked. Burn the Ships. Just Google them. They have some good songs. If you've never heard of them, I'm shocked. But then again, when I came into my faith, the first time I actually heard about them was when we went to NCYC and they were playing live, and I was like, who are these people? And then they're like, oh, it's for King and Country, like they're so big and they're great. And I was like, I've never heard of them. So it's okay if you've never heard of them. Join the club. Okay, so next, number 2 is You Are More by 10th Avenue South. North. I'm not good at directions. So You Are More by 10th Avenue North. I first heard this song when I was 15 maybe, and every month I would have this thing called a teen club, and sometimes it would be Catholic oriented, and so we had this retreat. It was a 3-day retreat, and we would be there basically from the early morning until nighttime, and at night we would have mass and benediction and prayer time. During the day we would have games and things. And during prayer time I remember hearing this song and just like completely breaking down, because that was exactly where I was at that point. If you guys listen to the song, that was me. So it really touched me as a 15-year-old, and I have not been able to let go of the song since, even going through my rebellious phase and falling away from the faith, because I fell away from my faith at that point. I was still going to church for holidays and like for events and stuff, but not actually to practice my faith. And that was just one song that always just hit me here. No matter when I heard it, where I heard it, I would always torture myself and make myself listen to the whole thing, because I'm like, this is me, I need to hear this. And then after listening to it for like, you know, 6 years, I finally came back to the faith, so woohoo. Okay, number 3 is Rescue by Lauren Daigle. I think everybody know who Lauren Daigle is now. She's very popular. I love her music. Her voice is beautiful. She reminds me of like a Christian Adele almost. So I really love this song. I also tear up when I listen to this song, because I'm like, me. She has a couple albums out that are like Christian albums. She has a couple songs out that I really love, but Rescue is just one of those songs that I feel like speaks to a lot of people, but again, personally, it like pierced me. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is how I feel. And it's wonderful to know that God would send out an army to find me. He would leave the 99 to find me. And it's true, because he would, and he does. Anyways, hits me in the feels. Number 4 is I Loved You Then by 33 Miles. This was not a very popular song, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not believe that it was a Christian song at first. Wait, is it? I don't know if I actually even looked. It could be a love song. No. Definitely a Christian song, I would have to say. It's a wonderful song. I really loved it, and it just shows you the love of the Father. He's like, I loved you then, I love you now, and I will love you. And number 5, 10,000 Reasons or Bless the Lord. It's like, bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship his holy name. Yeah, that one. That one's by Matt Redman. I really love that version because it's a mashup, I believe, of it, or it's just one song and just has 2 names. I never really know, but I really do love the song because it's just a beautiful, it's a beautiful praise song, and I really like it. It's one of those songs where like I open up my sunroof, well, we call it a praise roof now. We open up my praise roof, I stick my hands out, only one, because, you know, safe driving, and you go like, and then people think you're crazy, but it's okay because you're crazy for Jesus, so it's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this was a common requested video. You guys wanted to know what kind of this type of music I listen to. If you guys want to know what kind of modern music I listen to, that's fine too, but trust me, it's not really that interesting. I was raised on classic rock, so like the Beatles, obviously I'm a huge fan of and stuff like that. But, you know, let me know if you're interested in that. I can break it up into country, pop, rock and roll. Whatever works. But again, I'm linking all of my Spotify lists below. You can find all of these songs on those lists, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!